Hello BBQ Pitmasters. We're the Rescue Smokers out of Sycamore, Georgia. My name's Robbie Royal. My cooking partner is Raymond Ford. And what we can tell you about ourselves is we're not only one of the best teams in Georgia, we're one of the best teams in the nation. We can prove that by the way we've cooked over the last 4 years since we came up with this team, Rescue Smokers, in January of 2007. During the last 4 years, we've won a total of 14 grand champions, 7 reserve grand champions, took the pass down at an NBN cook last year, Big Pig Jig, totaling 160 teams. We cook not only KCBS, FBA, NBN, we also cook in the GBA, the Georgia Barbecue Association. What we can tell you about that, over the last 2 years, we've won grand champions in the GBA, FBA, KCBS, and almost won the Grand Slam at the Big Pig Jig for an NBN last year. No other team's done that except for maybe one of your hosts, Myron Mixon, who has won in 3 sanctioning bodies in the same year. What we tell you about our sign that you saw a close-up of, that's an intimidation factor when we pull up at a cook. Dale Earnhardt, back in his day, he was called the Intimidator of NASCAR because everyone feared him. Well, when we pull up, this is an intimidation factor. What that tells you about the fact that we've won in 3 sanctioning bodies 2 consecutive years, basically came in second place at the Big Pig Jig behind your own Myron Mixon 2 years in a row, is that we are the most versatile team in the state of Georgia. Probably one of the most versatile and competitive teams in the nation. What we're going to do now, we're going to pause this in just 1 second. I'm going to go prep a little bit of food for you. We're in the process of cooking 75 butts today for a church function. So we'll be right back with you. Talk. Guys, what we're doing here, we just finished wrapping about 75 butts we're cooking for that church group. We're just prepping a little bit of brisket for you, a little bit of ribs, show you what we do. You can see right here we got a beautiful little brisket flat. We got 2 beautiful spares, slabs of St. Louis style ribs right here. We're just gonna go ahead and get them seasoned up and put them on the cooker. Beautiful rub here. Make all of our rubs, all of our sauces. We don't hold back on it neither. It's your basic rub, brown sugar, paprika, cayenne, salt, pepper, several other products. Can't name them all. We do cook on gravity cookers when we're cooking in most of our competitions, but we also, when we're doing whole hog, which is one of our specialties, we came in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th at the Big Pig Jig the last 3 years with our whole hog, so we do specialize in that. We also specialize in pork loin, brisket. We actually had 14 cooks this year consecutively where we were in the top 5. I think that's unmatched in the barbecue world. We're going to carry you inside Raymond's restaurant. He's just opened up a barbecue restaurant here in our hometown just a month and a half, 2 months ago, that's really doing great. It's called Rescue Smokehouse Grill. Rescue comes basically because we're both firefighters. I'm also a full-time paramedic here in our county, and we do cook on these gravity-fed smokers. We're fixing to put this brisket and these 2 slabs of ribs in here and get them going. You're going to see lots of our finished products and all the pictures we've got for you that are also going to be on this file that we're sending you. We're going to get those going. We smoke primarily with coals, peach wood, and with our hog cooker we use 100% peach wood. Again, I think the presentation that you're going to see in the pictures of our food, you're going to see bar none is better than anything you've had on your show yet. You know, Mr. Johnny Trigg, who won this past year's edition of BBQ Pitmasters, we competed against him, I think, 4 times. Never finished ahead of us, so that tells you want us. Right here, this is just beautiful rub. We do make our own sauces, injections. If you pick us, we're going to come and we're going to show you what the barbecue world expects. We're going to show you a little bit of Raymond's restaurant in just a second, so just stand by. Guys, here we are fixing to walk in Raymond's restaurant. Him and his wife, Raymond and Amy Porley, on the Rescue Smokers Smokehouse Grill here in Ashburn, Georgia. Barbecue bar none. He's going to open up and we're going to show you a little bit of that. We're not entering this competition as a barbecue restaurant, but we just want you to know that's what Raymond's dream is, and that's what he's doing now. We're going to give you a little panoramic view in here at his restaurant, just show you a few of the awards. A little bit about this one right here. This was at the St. Patty's Day Dublin Barbecue Competition 2010. We're the only team ever in the Georgia Barbecue Association to make a sweep. We won all 3 categories: pork loin, ribs, pulled pork, and the grand championship. We won that cook back to back. There's last year's trophies for that cook. all I can say is it's just we're just a dynamic duo in barbecue. Our wives are a great big part of our team also. But just showing you a few of the trophies. When Raymond and Amy opened this, I've got what's called a man cave. They came and got as many trophies as they could put in here. We've still got about 3 times this. There's Raymond and I, Big Pig Jig last year, taking the pass down from Jack's Old South Barbecue. Great experience for us, great honor. We cooked Memphis in May this year, whole hog. Didn't make the top 3, but we were real pleased with our cook. And again, this is just a little small portion to show our love for the barbecue world and competition. It's mid-afternoon now while we're doing this video. It's usually real packed in here, but we'll be right back with you. All right, barbecue pitmasters, we're at the end of our little 3 to 5 minute video for you. You've seen just a fraction. We haven't even scratched the surface of who we are. What I can tell you is when we pull up at a cook, we're there to have a great time. We're there to meet great barbecue friends, but we're there to win, and that's the #1 thing. If you choose us, I promise you, somebody's gonna have a battle on their hand, no doubt. You know, we've got a great family that supports us. Our wives are a big part of our team. They just don't go with us all the time, but we are a very, very tight-knit group. What I can tell you is choose us, and we're gonna tear somebody a new butt, no pun intended. I know you hadn't heard a whole lot of Raymond. He's gonna speak to you now. Yep. Pick us, Pitmasters, you won't regret it. Thank you. Here we are.